So I have this slogan. If the video does not have people ruffled, then I'm not speaking the truth enough. You know the video is a truth bomb when hit dogs are hollering because what it is sometimes when you tell the truth, you're speaking that person's reality and they feel like a conviction. And people will tell you, like, whenever you feel convicted to change or you're getting called out, it's not a pleasant experience. Like, you go into attack mode. So that's why I have this like thing in my head where I'm like, if everybody is agreeing with me, then the video is too filtered. It's not hitting hard enough. I did a video basically talking about the gold digging to Christian influencer pipeline, where basically all of the little girlies that were in the gold digging sector back when that was trending around 2019, they're now doing what's trending today, which is like being a Christian influencer. So they found the new grift, right? And I called it out. I clocked it. I clocked it. Thank you to my subscribers that acknowledged that I left no crumbs behind. So go check that video out. Okay? But in this video, I am going to be responding to some backlash comments that I received. And I just feel like at this point, I'm one of those people because I'm such a critical thinker. I'm like a professional arguer. Not in a problematic way, but it's like more like in a political lawyer way. Like, you're not going to win this argument. Okay? So let's get into these arguments that I received. I said I'm not holding back in this video. I'm not. I'm calling you guys out. And I knew people were going to be mad because I talked about 10 people in that video. I talked about so many people. And I'm like, woo, I'm going to be talking about people's faves. They don't play about their faves. But let's get into this comment that I received. She was defending one of her faves in the video, and she said, she been Christian this whole time. She's not grefting. Not too much on her. She been Christian this whole time. Well, babe, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. The girl was over there talking about how to manipulate men for money, how to take men for all they got. She was over there doing content. All of those girls that I put in that video were over there back in the day doing content exactly like what I just described. A lot of them tried to delete it, but I'm here to tell you, if they were a Christian all along, well, they surely did not make that clear because all of their content was how to do witchcraft to get this out of a man, how to manifest a man to do this, how to manifest all his money and all his gold. And all of those girls were all, I need you guys to understand, they were all in the witchcraft type of lane. You know that She-Ra 7 thing that they tried to imitate? Yeah, they were in that lane. They were acting exactly like She-Ra 7, if not worse. So you're trying to tell me, well, she was Christian all along. Well, genius, I couldn't tell. She was over there talking about using people and acting like a sociopath. Oh, she was Christian all along. Well, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Heaven forbid I couldn't tell because she was presenting herself as the exact opposite. That's like someone coming up to me trying to tell me that they're a cop with no uniform on and then mad at me because I didn't know that they were a cop. Well, my God, you didn't have the uniform on. So, and also what you don't realize is a lot of girls use that line because the gold digger to Christian pipeline, it's very real. It's performative, and we'll get into that soon. But their main excuse is, well, the church has always been with me. Christianity has always been with me. That's what they always say, babe. Okay, I'm just trying to put you up on a little game. You seem a little bit slow up there. So let me help you out. They all say that. And it could be true. It could be that like their parents were Christians, but it's like they all have that story where it's like, well, Christianity was always kind of around, but I dwindled away and came back. That's fine. But it's suspicious how they all came back right when it started trending. So if she was a Christian all along, why didn't she talk about Christianity back when gold digging was trending? Huh? If she was a Christian all along, why was she talking about doing love spells on men to get them to do this and to get them to do that and to get them to love you more? Stop playing dumb. This is why people don't take the religion that seriously, because of the nonsense that you guys defend. The girl will literally sit up there and be an entire witch, and it's right in your face, and then next Friday she's a Christian, and then she'll tell you, well, I've always been a Christian all along, and you're sitting over there eating that up. The religion holds no room and no space for criticism and accountability. They train their members to believe that criticism and accountability and questioning and critical thinking and logic reasoning, that's the devil. I already knew how people were going to respond when I made the video because I'm smart. I knew people were going to think I'm some demonic entity for holding them accountable. Come on now. Y'all are so predictable. So every day I see why you guys don't like men, because men continue to play in your face because you're so slow. You eat up anything anyone tells you. Let's talk about something that's actually freaking interesting. So one of my subscribers pointed out, they said the gold digging to Christian influencer pipeline, that also happens in Muslim culture. Like right now, that's been happening where they're converting to, the X304s are converting to being Muslim. Brittany Renner, for example, right? And I basically just said, well, yeah, that's very common. I would say a good amount of women, the only reason why they flock to religion is because it's their way of finding a man. Like that's what you get taught. You get taught, and I hear women say this all the time. It's like, well, I'm in my 20s. I don't want to settle down right now. I don't want to dress modestly and be in religion right now. I'm in my 20s. My body looks good. I'm slim. I want to have fun. I want to sleep around. I'm not ready for religion right now. I'll do that later on in life. I've heard women say that. I've heard several women say, oh, I'm too young for religion right now. I'm in my 20s. I'll do that later on in life. And so some of them, they use religion as a plan to find a man and get married. That's why you see the 304s. I'm just gonna call them that because I can't say the word on YouTube. So yeah, like the Brittany Renners, she for sure had that mentality and it's fake. She's just getting older and she's at the point where, women start freaking out and start doing radical things once they reach their 30s because they're like, oh shoot, I need to get married. Oh shoot, religion. That's why suddenly overnight they turn to religion. I've seen a lot of people actually clocking that even on TikTok. They said, oh, this is common behavior. Usually when they get up in the age and they can't live off of gold digging and sugaring and using men anymore, the next route is religion. Because that's like some women that are twisted in the head. You see how religion is very like conservative and it tells you to provide for the woman. Sometimes that attracts gold diggers because yeah, like they look at it as a meal ticket thing. Like, oh, if I become religious, I can get a husband and just become a housewife and not have to work or pay bills. So sometimes religion can attract gold diggers, like the wolves in sheep's clothing and stuff like that. You got to be wary of stuff like that. I don't know why people are mad at me. I didn't say anything. If you're a Christian, you should be agreeing with that video. You should. You should be agreeing with that video. You need to use your discernment and be careful about the people in the church. It's a lot of people. You know how I said gold diggers tend to be attracted to the church? Well, abusers like the church because they love the scriptures that says, always forgive me when I do wrong. So you have people that will take advantage of that. You have to guard your heart when you're in the church. You can't just be no, like I was in my right calling these grifters out. They're grifters. So that's why the 304 to like or gold digging to Christian pipeline, it's very popular because a lot of what Christianity preaches is like, oh, the man should take care of the woman, similar beliefs to what they believe. And I'm pretty sure men are aware of women that do that. Oh, that's another talking point that I want to address. So someone was mad at me when I was talking about the women that do this, the grifters, the ones that change their character every time something is trending. So tomorrow they're a traditional trad wife telling you to submit. Next week they're decentering men and they're feminists and they're male bashing. These are the types of women on their channel. They always have something bad to say about men, and their whole channel is like an emotional circle jerk, like what my subscriber said, where it's like they're venting about men, and I'm like, well, no wonder why you have bad scenarios consistently all the time with men well into your 30s. You're a joke. You're morphing into something new based on what's trending and what the sisterhood is on, the new way that the sisterhood is on. You're a joke. That's why men treat you like a joke. And so someone didn't like that I said that. They called me out on it. It was a feminist that came from another video. and I blocked her because I don't if you can be a feminist on my channel, but once you start forcing, she was forcing her beliefs. She just was using the words misogyny and all that. Bye. My channel's not for you. We are polar opposites. Okay, you sit up there and you play the victim all day. I don't do that. We have nothing in common. Why are you here? Why are you even here? Go to a feminist channel. Okay, bye. But anyways, getting back to the point. She did not like that I said that I called women, she said single women jokes. I wasn't calling single women jokes. I was calling the single women that come online and they talk about their love life as if it's a joke. So the women that come online and talk about how men ghosted them and this date stood them up and went to the bathroom and never came back, or the date asked her to, I don't know, just their crazy stories. That's what I was talking about. I was like, well, they're the ones that come online and tell us that their love life is a joke. And so, me as a commentary channel, I like to explain why. I like to explain things. So, I'm explaining to you why your love life is a joke. You are a joke. You carry yourself like a joke. You don't have any identity. You don't know who you are. You're this person today, you're that person tomorrow. This is why no men in your life take you seriously, because they don't know what they're getting. They don't know what they're going to get. So girls like that, like I said, end up in the fun girl category. Y'all got to realize I usually just respond to what people complain. Don't come online complaining if you don't want solutions. They're the ones that are always talking about their crazy, abnormal situations going on with men. And to them, they do it to where, oh, like it's just happening to everybody. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've never had a man go to the bathroom on a first date and never come back and leave me with a bill. It looks normal to you because of your perception bias. You've created a channel where women who go through similar things, they flock to your channel, and then it's like this echo chamber that you can't get out of. You don't even realize like this is not normal. That's not normal. So yeah, it'd be these women coming online telling us that their love life is a joke. And I said it's a joke because you're a joke. All right, guys, that is all for this video of me responding to the backlash of my last video where I was talking about the gold digging to Christianity pipeline. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you enjoy this topic? Did I clock it? All right, bye.